key to mastering Market-Tech Overwhelm. All right, how many guys who are consultants or coaches or subject matter experts have, really considered expanding your practice, growing it, only to discover how many moving technical parts are required for you to have that peace of mind or that freedom that you really want, right? I know that was me for a long, long time, too many years to count, and yeah, it was a rough climb, right? To really understand all these moving parts and really be able to pull them all together. So that being said, I want to share a few words with you about being prepared. Okay, so whether you are new, don't even have any clients at all, or you are intermediate and you have a handful of clients, but you're looking to get to that place where you just have clients coming after your work, and you want to have a system in place. This is for you. This is all about what it takes to be prepared. So let me share a quote with you by Sun Tzu, who authored The Art of War, and this quote is really all about winning the battle, right? And it says, "He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared." Right? So that's the name of the game, right? When it comes to Market-Tech Overwhelm, preparation is key. And what is it that's required for you to be prepared? Well, let me say this first. Mastering certain aspects of digital marketing is much like mastering aspects necessary to win battles and wars. This is why I personally have invested my time and energy and resources, along with my team members, to create the Masterclass focused on helping consultants and coaches and subject matter experts to be able to battle against the Market-Tech Overwhelm and be victorious, right? That Market-Tech Overwhelm, which is also responsible for robbing millions of people of joy, peace of mind, passion, and vision, right? So those who have registered for our Masterclass, which focuses and addresses this Market-Tech Overwhelm and how to win, those of you who've registered, congratulations on doing that. And here's what I'm going to share with you to be prepared for your course, for specifically your training, right? Because that training is the precursor to the full course. And that training also serves as an opportunity for you to know what this is all about, okay? So here are the things that you're going to need in order for you to get the most value out of your session. You ready? Okay. So first, a calendar, right? Some time management system that you rely on, that you can trust, that you can count on, okay? Trying to remember it up here and, oh yeah, I'll remember that. No, don't do that. Have a calendar, and on that calendar, whether it's digital or an analog version of a calendar keeper, timekeeper, you want to block out 45 to 60 minutes on your calendar for your training. That's a smart thing to do, right? Because what we're talking about here is the kind of work that transforms a business from a few $1,000s a month to tens of thousands a month, right? Isn't 45 minutes to 60 minutes blocked out on your calendar worth that, right? To learn what you need to be able to get to that level. I would highly suggest you have a calendar, and or you, for sure, whatever calendar you do have, block out that time for you to participate. Second, a quiet space. A quiet space free from distractions is essential for you to get the most out of participating in this masterclass, right? Whether it's that one time that you get a chance to peek into the world of what we're doing, or several courses, just put yourself in a position where it's free from distractions, right? That you can be focused in. Thirdly, internet, right? Simple. We live in a world where we really take internet for granted. We take connectivity for granted. Like, I'm not concerned right now at this moment about whether or not this is going to, go south and just go blank on me, right? I'm grateful. I've got whatever the high-speed internet connection is here, and it works and it makes a difference. So you should also have no concerns about your internet being dysfunctional or not working when you need it, or it being wonky in a particular part of the house or wherever you might be. Have internet that you can count on, okay? Other thing, computer access. Seems simple, but we all take for granted that Everything we need, we can find on our phones. During your masterclass training session, you don't want to be that flippant, okay? If you have an iPad, I would suggest, and let me just break it down like this. You know, a laptop ideally is best to view the information, right? That's being presented. Now, although you can use your phone during a training, the thing about phone is that you'll miss some things due to visibility, right? The screen won't show or give you sort of that full view that you need in order for certain things to resonate a certain way, right? So give yourself that opportunity of having an iPad or being at a desktop or having your laptop be accessible, or borrow one in order for you to get the full value of being able to see some of the diagrams and the information that's going to be presented. Okay? All right. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A notebook. Goes without saying, but a great place, you got to have a great place to capture your thoughts and insights as these trainings are happening, right? I mean, we have all had that moment where we remembered that we forgot something and we thought, damn, I should have written it down, right? Don't let these trainings be that for you, okay? Don't let these trainings be like, oh my gosh, it was so amazing. I can't remember. I mean, I just know it was so amazing. I just don't know what it was because I didn't write it down, right? And not just writing it down, but to be honest with you, if you are going to be an action taker, you want to be able to go back, look at the notes, and then implement, right? So again, that's a gift to yourself. Have a notebook. Next, dreams, goals. Have a short list of your dreams and goals of what you'd like to see happening over the next 2 or 3 months in your business or in your practice. You owe it to yourself to keep that at the foreground so that if you need to make adjustments accordingly, you will. But inside of the training session, you're able to pull some of those nuggets out of the training session and apply them to where they can help you reach those 2 or 3 month goals and milestones, right? So that's why it's important to have those close by so you can kind of see the connection. And then lastly, mindset. A coachable mindset to learn new ways to do things more effectively or efficiently is so mission critical during your time during a training session. See, if you come to a training session with your hands like this, right? Internally, you may not be like that outwardly, but internally, you know, you just think you know everything. Then there's no room for this training to have an impact, right? Ideally, our systems are set up to filter out that level of arrogance, but should you sort of somehow sneak through, it's not welcomed, right? Because it doesn't honor you, doesn't support you, doesn't serve you, right? For you to not be open and have that coachable mindset to learn ways to do things, right? I talk more about coachable mindset in other programs or in some other videos, and it is priceless, right? And it pays more, okay? It pays to be coachable. As simple as that. So that being said, for those of you who this is new to, you're not sure what I'm talking about, where I'm coming from, what this is tied back to, you want to learn more about how to master tech overwhelm as you run and manage your consulting or coaching or subject matter expert driven business, you want to head over to the link I'll provide somewhere nearby here in the description section. That will help and facilitate you or help you in learning and understanding what this is all about. For those of you who've already registered, you know exactly what this is about, and I look forward to seeing you in one of the upcoming trainings that you've registered for. So make sure, whether you need to print all of these things that I've mentioned out so that you're prepared, please do that. Coming unprepared or underprepared to the masterclass training sessions, you will feel horrible, right? And I don't say that just to kind of make life tough on you, but you just will, because you just know. It's like when you go to the movies, right? And you get into the movie and you're just comfortable. You're like, yeah. And then you realize you didn't buy a drink and the movie's just starting. You're like, oh my God, I forgot to buy, right? You forgot to buy the drink, you forgot to buy the candies, you forgot to buy the popcorn, you forgot to buy the nachos, right? And now the movie is starting, and now your mind is on, oh man, I shoulda, right? Now you're no longer watching a movie, you're focused on what you should have done, and your stomach starts to grumble. See that? That's what it's like to come to one of these trainings, right? Without going through that preparation checklist and making sure that you're ready. All right? So I want you to have a great experience, just like you would want to have a great experience at a movie where you can bring all those nibbleables to you, right? And enjoy the show, right? Now, the trainings aren't necessarily a show, although you may be entertained. That's great. But I want you to be prepared and be fulfilled and satisfied and get the most value out of your participation. Fair? Okay. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot. If you're seeing this on YouTube or wherever you might see it, feel free to like and subscribe or leave a comment. If you're seeing this in some of our more intimate communities, definitely leave a comment below. Let me know that you did see it and that you will be prepared. You can leave a comment below saying, I'll be prepared. All right, guys. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys soon.